Did Miami make it 19 in a row Tuesday?
That was a question.
Yep.
I guess you want me to answer it.
Come on.
I will, but I'm going to enlist some help to show you how we arrived at that answer. Tim Legler joins us now for a look at the Heat taking on the Hawks in Miami Tuesday night. Tim, as this streak has gotten longer for Miami, what's gotten your attention about the Heat?
Well, I think that they're better than they were a year ago, and I didn't know that was possible, but I think they've added depth and they've filled holes on this team, and they're scary. When LeBron can make 3 field goals in a game and they can still not even be challenged, it's pretty impressive.
18-game win streak, already the longest in team history. 19 would match the 5th longest streak in NBA history, and you see how LeBron James compares to Michael Jordan's career best 18-game win streak in '96. Jordan, more points per game, more 30-point games, but James has shot the ball at a 60% clip, almost 10 percentage points better than Jordan. So let's get it on. James fairly quiet early, as you mentioned. Dwayne Wade finds him for the reverse. Just 2 buckets in the first half for James, but he contributed in other ways, Tim.
Well, right here, you talk about his football skills, right? We've talked about that many times. Goes up like a receiver right there, breaks up the interception, and then gets his elbows and knees dirty, makes a nice play for Dwayne Wade, gives him the easy bucket.
Wound up with 7 assists in this game, and, well, that one was really nice. And we talked last week when we were doing the Heat highlight. You talked about Dwayne Wade being overshadowed only because he plays with LeBron James. And you see Wade said, thanks to King James for letting me borrow the LeBron James Player of the Week award. I promise I'll keep it safe. And then Wade got to work.
Absolutely went to work, and he's been sensational, really, for the last 6 weeks. He looks healthy. Early in the year, I thought he was still rehabbing from that knee surgery he had in the offseason, but you don't see that anymore. He is attacking the rim and getting off the floor again.
13 points in the first half for Wade. Third quarter, James for the layup, Heat up 9. And then James to Chris Anderson, 15.7 rebounds and the 7 assists for James. And then Wade from Norris Cole. Wade, 23.6 assists, 5 steals. 19 straight for Miami. They win it 98-81.
We understand what we're building towards, and we want to continue to get better with each and every game, and we can't afford to take a step backwards. So we love to compete. We got a veteran ball club that love to go out each and every night, and we want to keep it going.
It's great that we can do it, but you know, let's continue. Let's continue to keep playing, and you know, right now we got a tough road trip ahead of us. You know, and obviously starts in Philly tomorrow on a back-to-back, and you know, it means nothing if we don't go on this road trip and handle our business. The streak doesn't mean anything. So you know, we got to continue to play well.
So they've gone from franchise history now to NBA history. They'll have a chance to tie the 70-71 Bucks for 3rd all-time in terms of win streaks on Wednesday. Still a long ways from the record of 33 by the 71-72 Lakers. To tie that, the Heat would have to win all their games through April 6th. And, Tim, this was the first time in about a month that the Heat won a game without ever trailing in the game. And for the second straight game, LeBron James had a relatively low-scoring game, and Miami still won easily.
Well, I think it's time that we start giving this team a little bit more credit for some of the things they do in terms of precision in their half-court offense. We're always talking about the athleticism and the speed and the open court play, but in the half-court, they are perfect spacing. They're a great passing team, and they're extremely well coached. And it's the kind of thing that really pays off when you get to the playoffs. Take a look at the spacing on this. And this is basically all 4 corners of the court covered in the half-court. Udonis Haslem getting to his sweet spot. Chris Bosh taking advantage right here of the lane, finding the open pocket. But LeBron James' penetration is made possible because of the spacing with the three-point shooters. Defenders have to pay attention to that, and it creates opportunities in driving lanes. Here again, Dwayne Wade drives baseline. He's got 2 bail-out pressure release passes, one in the corner, one on the wing. It's perfect spacing. Dwayne Wade has his choice where he wants to go. In this game, they had 35 field goals and they had 27 assists. You cannot accomplish that simply by getting out and running. You've got to be very precise with your passing. You've got to be unselfish, and you've got to have great balance and depth and trust in each other. And that's what the Heat are doing right now. And it's really scary to think that LeBron James could have 3 baskets in a game and they could beat the Atlanta Hawks as easily as they did. And Atlanta, I know, is sliding right now, but they're still a solid playoff team in the Eastern Conference. And Miami really toyed with them anytime they wanted to.
Wire to wire, and number 19 in the books. Dwayne Wade baseline against the Hawks. LeBron James didn't need to do much, but the Heat are playing at another level. Meet Mark Schwartz in Miami.
With LeBron James, is this getting to be a habit with you, not playing very much in the 4th quarter?
I mean, I would love to play in the 4th quarter just to, you know, kind of stay in rhythm, but, you know, the win is what's most important, and we've been playing some great basketball as of late, and, you know, it's always good to get some rest.
What's it like to watch guys like Joel Anthony, Norris Cole, and players like that, Mike Miller, who don't play a lot, pick you up in the fourth quarter of a game like this late in the season?
I mean, we got confidence in everyone on our roster that they can come in and continue the tempo and continue to play how we played when we came out in the game. So it's great that they was able to finish out the game.
How do you stay interested when you're facing games like this where you're just running away from teams?
Well, we understand what we're building towards, and we want to continue to get better with each and every game, and we can't afford to take a step backwards. So we love to compete. We got a veteran ball club that love to go out each and every night, and we want to keep it going.
5-game road trip. What are your thoughts going in?
It's a good test for us, but I think we're ready for it. We're prepared for it, and it'll be fun.
Next up for the Heat, 5 road games in 8 days, beginning Wednesday at Philly. The Monday game in Boston on ESPN. Remember, the Celtics beat the Heat in overtime just a couple of games before Miami started its current run.